Resident Evil Village is the story of 5 supernatural lords coming together to wreak chaos and devastation upon the land, only to get absolutely dunked on by one white guy with like 3 guns. The narrative follows Ethan Winters, generic vanilla adventurer protagonist of the previous Resident Evil title, Biohazard, as he goes on a quest to save his kidnapped daughter from an evil witch lady called Mother Miranda and her 4 cronies. Playing as Ethan, you navigate multiple thematically distinct areas, solving puzzles and shooting the ever-living shit out of monsters that seem to be obsessed with only the left side of your neck for some reason. The game is very short, landing at only about 9 hours and change. However, I think it uses that time extremely effectively. There isn't a lot of filler, and as soon as any puzzles start to venture into the realm of tedium, they're over. Almost every moment feels fast-paced and exciting, and as a whole, the game really wastes no time getting to the action. And by action, I mean getting chased around a spooky castle by a tall vampire lady while you giggle like a schoolgirl.
I sure hope no 9'6" tall vampire lady comes and pegs me.
Since I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to horror games, I did play this game on standard difficulty.
Bitch alert.
Oh,
Bitch
yeah,
alert.
real mature, yep.
Bitch alert. Bitch alert.
You gonna do this
Bitch
all day,
alert.
or can I get back to
Bitch
what I
alert.
was saying? I played this game on standard difficulty and felt like the challenge was very balanced. Some moments I blew through like nothing, and others had me quietly sobbing in the corner as I blindly shot at werewolf monsters who all wanted a piece of my sweet, sweet neck meat. I'm using the word balanced very deliberately though, because I ran into a few of these really rewarding moments where I would be having a panic attack and making a face that probably looks something like this in the middle of a boss fight while thinking, surely I'm going to die and have to do this all over again, why am I such a failure? After which I would proceed to throw out a Hail Mary, fuck it I'm gonna die anyway pipe bomb that would knock their 9'6" ass into next Tuesday and win me the fight. This feeling is really what makes the game worth playing in my opinion. Village knows exactly how far to push you to make you think you're going to get overwhelmed by a given situation, only to give you just enough wiggle room to make it through. On top of that, the level designs are so good. You're always having to go complete some challenge to open up the next area of the level, only it's never the thing you expect. I'm just gonna walk through this gooey mine to get to this boat and piece the fuck out. Ah, but what's this? No, it turns out you need the key, you absolute amateur. So you have to go back into the mine and sneak past a group of werewolves, one of which is dressed like Sauron for some reason, and then you can get the key. There you go, you made it, good job. Now all you have to do is turn on the electricity using the crank on this windmill and you're in the clear. On a similar note, the way the game uses the narrative and gameplay to force you to push past your own limitations is really interesting. Example, I, for some reason, really did not like the aforementioned werewolf enemies at all. Oh my god. Having to traverse this empty post-apocalyptic hub world with these guys poking their heads out ready to attack me at any moment started giving me some real trouble after a while. But then I got to a certain point in the game where there aren't as many of them, so I'm thinking, okay, cool, rest of the game should be a breeze. Haha, oh what a fool I was, because do you know what happened after that?
Werewolf Castle!
So now I have to deal with probably 100 of these things, meanwhile up to this point I was having problems dealing with like 4 or 5 of them. But guess what, my friends? I pushed through and conquered my fears and killed them all. And do you know what is at the end of that corridor? Freedom. Oh shit. I feel like I should mention here that I have never played a Resident Evil game before.
Bitch alert.
Oh, come on.
Bitch
I really
alert.
think you need to stop
Bitch
that.
alert.
It's very childish.
Bitch
I don't
alert.
interrupt you when you talk.
Bitch alert.
But I can definitely say that this game in particular shows a lot of love for the genre, and this seems to be a pretty compelling introduction to the series for me. I don't really have a lot of bad stuff to say about this game. I think my only real complaint is more like a half complaint, which is just that the ebb and flow of the game's activity feels skewed toward action and excitement with no real place to rest and recover emotionally. On the one hand, I think letting the player relax and take in the world leaves more of an impression when the action starts to ramp up. But on the other hand, Village is a very short game, so it makes sense that it would be more action heavy. And honestly, it really has no trouble leaving an impression anyway. With all this in mind, I give Resident Evil Village an 8 out of 10.
Bitch alert.
What?
Bitch alert.
I gave it a good score,
Bitch
what
alert.
are you talking about?